back quite a long way with that. I fought the change from the old city manager form of government when Clay Baker was pushing to have it. Bottom line is, you can have a good city manager and your system runs good. You can have a good mayor and your system can run good. The problem with our old city manager form of government was we had a weak council that were kind of rubber stamps or disinterested and didn't make the city manager accountable to them. They could have made him do what they needed done or fired him. They just didn't have enough get up and go to do either one. So we changed the form of government back in 1995, I think. So either way, it gets down to people that have good judgment and good people skills, I guess you'd say.
City management, no. And the reason why, we represent you all. We represent the people. The mayor should be elected by the people. If the mayor or the city council, city clerk, or whoever, if we're not doing our jobs, after 2 years, after 4 years, the people ought to be the ones to make that decision. Because again, you mentioned systemic. You gave the definition for systemic. And if I don't like you, then we can get you out of there. It shouldn't be up to the council. It shouldn't be up to 1 or 2 people because they don't like whoever's in charge. And again, I heard Mr. McCoy mention emotions. And that's what it'll be, feelings, emotions. Just because I don't like the way you look, I don't like what color you are, we need to get rid of you. You're not doing like we say. It needs to be up to the people. You guys elected us. You guys need to continue to elect the mayor. So city government, no, because you'll have people doing what they want to do.
I lived here back when we had a city manager, but I have to admit I was very young and didn't have the job I do now and was struggling to make ends meet, so I paid zero attention to politics on any level. It's not up to us. It's up to the people. If the people decide that they want to switch forms of government, they have to vote on it, and it's a decision of the people, not the city council. It's just like who gets elected and who doesn't. It's up to the people. You vote for what you want. But when you make your vote, you got to live with it. And it's the same thing as being on the city council. There's been issues that, cause me to lose sleep at night. It happens. When you're struggling to decide, is this group of employees entitled to a bigger pay raise and a different group of employees? There's a lot to this. I applaud all of you that are trying to get up here, but prepare to lose sleep. These are important issues that affect people. And again, it just goes back to the will of the people. If the people want to keep a mayor, we are absolutely going to keep a mayor. If the people want to switch back to a city manager, well, then they'll have to vote for it.
I'm sort of like Mr. Argood. Just leave it to the people. I can work with the city manager or I can work with the mayor. I've never worked with a city manager, but I feel I probably could. It's just it's the people's decision what they want. I feel they want a city manager, then they can vote city manager. They want a mayor, they can vote leave it as mayor. Just leave it to the citizens.
I thought that was a yes or no question. Me and Alderman Lindsay, we answered yes or no.
It was a yes and no, and with an explanation behind it.
Yeah. So we didn't get there yes or no.
No.
Last question. How do you currently are working to assist the mayor with his goals and visions for our city, and what are you willing to do to rid any form of divisiveness among yourselves?